What's up? Hope you're practicing functions. So today we would be learning more about the function arguments. Okay, so we have already defined a function that takes in variables, numbers of arguments. Today we would be learning to define such functions using default keyword and arbitrary arguments. Okay, so let me just quickly share my screen and create one more file where I would be writing function arguments. Okay, so we're talking about function arguments over here. As I already told you over here, we are talking about arguments. So in the user defined function topic, we learned about defining a function and calling it. Otherwise, the function will result in error, right? So, okay, let me just quickly write down a very small function which will be very easy. Def greet. Okay, or maybe let's take def wish. Oops. All right, def wish. Let's take the name as the input and let's take the wishes that we want to give to the person as the other argument. I'll be writing down something in between the lines, but before that, let me just quickly print hello. And what next? The name plus I'll also write down the wish, right? So I could just simply give a comma and again add a plus and write down wishes. Okay, so this is a small function. Let's just now greet the person by saying the wish. The first one, the name. So as usual, I'll write my name, and with that, the wish. Happy birthday. Okay. So now if I right click, run. Hello Simran, happy birthday. It's taking up the arguments. Now what I wanted to add over here is that known as this docstring. Okay, so we don't need these right now. I'll let you know when we need this. This is something which is required when you work on a large scale code or softwares. Okay, so this is this function greets to the person with the given wishes. Okay, this can be obviously double line as well. Okay, now let me just run it again. Let me see if that affects. No, it did not affect. Okay, now have a look. Do you see this? This function greets to the person with the given wishes when I hovered on it. And if I hover on print, see, it's giving me this. This is known as docstring. Prints the values to a stream or sys.std out by default, optional keyword argument ... right? So this is telling me about what does this word print does, and similarly I have given docstring for this wish. That is the reason you see it over here. Okay, you just need to keep your mouse on the word. If you have written the docstring, it will show you the what it means. Okay, so now I'm sure you know what will happen if I just give one argument, right? So if I just give one argument, it will give me an error. This is perfectly fine. Now, the next thing, which I have already had a talk about, that is, let's say by default, what it should be. Have a great day. Okay. So if I don't give anything now over here, then definitely it won't make any change. Hi Simran, have a great day. And have a great day. All right. So now it's working fine. So this is the default argument. You can't provide this at the beginning. Okay. So in this one, it takes in 2 parameters. As we have given one parameter by default and equal to sign, that if there is no argument passed, you need to give have a great day, is doing that. And if I would have written something else over here, happy birthday, so it will write down, hello Simran, hello, happy birthday. I should not write 2 times hello, but yes, I hope you got my point. All right, so the next thing which you need to see, like I have already like changed a little over here, given wishes. Let me just add one more thing. If the wish is not provided, then it takes have a great day by default. Okay, so this is what happens. Now have a look. If I hover on wish again, see, this is the function to take the person which greets the person with the given wishes. If the wish is not provided, then it, yes, I need to remove this from here, then it takes have a great day by default. Okay, now if I just quickly run it, and yeah, I guess now you see everything in the same line over here. So yes, this is how you write it down. Now let's say if I have one more thing, that is wish. If I want something else, right? And if I write down simmer, okay, just a little bit twisted of my name, and if I just leave it like this, have a great day. That's what I was talking about. Okay, by default, if you write anything, I'll just give you this. Now the next thing, let me just brief in a little bit. In this function, the parameter name does not have any default value. That means it's mandatory or it's required. That means if I would not have written this name, it would have given me an error. On the other hand, if I talk about the parameter, that is this wishes, that has a default value of have a good day, have a great day, sorry. So it is optional during when I'm calling this is known as calling of a function. I'm writing the name of the function, and then in the brackets I'm writing down whatever the arguments I've given. So this is known as the calling of the function. So it is optional during a call if you want to give or not, if you already have it defined. So, or else if you write down something over here, what it has done, it has overwritten the message which was already present beforehand. Okay. So any number of arguments in a function can have default value, but once we have a default argument, all the arguments to the right must have a default value. This means to say that non-default arguments cannot follow the default arguments. Let's say if I write this name after here, or maybe let me just add one more, time. Okay, see, it's giving me a red line. That means there is some issue over here. After this, we cannot add it. It will definitely give me an error. Okay, so all the non-default values should be first, then all the default values should be there. Okay, so if you do something like that, it will give you a syntax error, that is non-default arguments follows the default argument. Actually, let me just show it to you. If I write down time over here, and if I just run, see, non-default argument follows the default argument. This is what I was talking about. You cannot have time after wishes. Time needs to be before. All right. So now let's proceed with the new thing in this itself, that is keyword arguments. Okay, so now we will be learning about the keyword arguments in the next section, next video. So till then, have a good day. Let's meet in the next video.